Danielle over at DIYDanielle.com, and today I'm going to go over how to make some customized tablecloths using Infusible Ink. These are 100% polyester tablecloths that I purchased. I will link them in the supplies list, but today I'm working on some Easter tablecloths for my son's Christian preschool. I wanted something that was a little bit of mix of you know, the religious part of Easter and also kind of the fun Easter bunny part of Easter, because it's for a preschool class and they're pretty relaxed, and I figured it might be nice for them to have something that was kind of a combination of the two. So let's get started. Let's look at the supplies next.
I started by taking my large SVG design that I bought off Etsy and sizing it to about 11.5 or thereabouts. Just make sure your heat press is slightly larger than the size you're using, because it makes it a little easier if you can press it all at once. Infusible ink can be a little touchy if not. But go ahead and cut it with your Cricut machine. Make sure to mirror the image.
Weeding your Infusible ink is a little different than weeding regular vinyl or other types of vinyl. So your sticky part is your transfer sheet. You're gonna go and just try to kind of bend it a little on the edges, and it should come right up. You don't really need to use your tool as much, except for small areas. Now let's say you accidentally rip into the paper, the transfer sheet for the design you want. You can kind of stick it back down, because you're not transferring it like you would vinyl, you're just transferring the ink itself. So it won't be as perfect as if you didn't cut it usually, but it'll be pretty close. Now, if you leave a little bit of white paper, it's not going to have anything to transfer. There's no ink on it, so it's not a big deal. But you just want to make sure you get all your colored paper off.
Go ahead and put your tablecloth on your table, making sure to center it so that you know where your image will be perfectly in the center of the tablecloth once you're ready. At this point, I used a lint brush just to clean things off. You want to make sure you get any dog hair or little fibers off your tablecloth before pressing your Infusible Ink transfer paper down. Start by pre-pressing the area for a few seconds just to heat up the area. This helps your design adhere to the tablecloth a little bit better. Center the image on your tablecloth and go ahead and just kind of stick it down and place your butcher paper over it. That helps protect the image and your tablecloth from the heat press. Once you've got it all set up, go ahead and press it at 400 degrees. It will burn your tablecloth if you're not careful, so I just kept checking on it to see if the ink had transferred rather than going by a certain time. So you have to be careful not to be moving your heat press around. You just want to press straight down and hopefully be covering your whole image. That way you don't get like a little bit of a shadow. You can kind of peel the edge of the butcher block away, and as you can see, the ink here transferred, and you can see the original design that's still stuck to the transfer paper that I had pulled up. And you can see that certain pieces that didn't transfer all the color still have a little bit of color left on the transfer sheet. So that's a pretty good sign that you didn't get all the color, but I was pretty happy with my design as is, so I kind of stopped here. And here you go. You can see what it looks like once it is all pressed. I'm pretty happy with how this is, but now I want to go ahead and add Easter eggs around the perimeter of my tablecloth. I started out by cutting all of my Easter eggs. I used two 12 by 12 Infusible Ink sheets, two different colors, of course, and cut the eggs on both of them. I think there was like 16 eggs on each or so. Here's a quick video of me pressing on the eggs around the perimeter. Make sure you use a fresh piece of butcher paper for each egg. You don't want to be reusing the butcher paper. And as you can see, I just went one by one and went around. Here's the final product. As you can see, this is a different tablecloth than the first one. I reverse weeded the and a chocolate bunny section just to get a little bit of a different look. Place some eggs a little differently, but otherwise it's kind of the same idea. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like this, make sure to follow my blog, DIYDanielle.com, and follow my YouTube channel, Do It Yourself Danielle. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.